San Pellegrino Limonata. Lemon flavor. Possibly my fave. Nice and tart. Just the way I like it. I hate burst fire launchers. I've never understood the point. Imagine combining this with an ancient shield. For ancient shields for the whole team. Obviously not on an allegiance run. I will most likely hit level 43 sometime during this episode, and will gain access to these. I'll go ahead and hit T-Bone Junction.
Pandora, a planet that once knew only peace and prosperity under the fair and noble direction of the Atlas Corporation. But there were those that sought to disrupt our perfect existence, thieves and murderers, perverts and scoundrels. The lawless garbage unleashed an unspeakable evil upon Pandora, not known since the age of the gods. But together we shall not despair. Atlas has not forgotten you. We are returning and will restore order and security to your planet when we arrive.
Bullshit. I have choked on the disingenuous lies forged by their corporate greed my entire life.
That line
and
sounds like it was
meal I
written
will
by
no
a
longer
20-year-old
stomach.
college student.
Atlas is here for two things, power and revenge, and the order they do it in is irrelevant. We share a common enemy, you and I. The reward for your death is second only to mine. That alone should be reason for you to join my cause. But if it is not, and your greed precedes you, then you will gain access to all of their weapons. Their invasion stockpile will be yours. Athena out. We must speak immediately, but I'm afraid for my own security, and therefore you must jump through a hoop or two. Talk to the mechanic. He knows where to find me. And a word of caution, don't touch him if you ever want to eat with your hands again.
A clip is a device, other than a speed loader, used for loading a magazine or cylinder. 52. I don't need to plan that far ahead. I would like some corrosive ones later on. Payload rifle. Brick-style revolver and a brick-style sniper rifle.
meatballs! Didn't think I'd ever see your dumb ass again. Did you really open the vault? Hey, that steel chick check her clothes off yet? Not. I'm gonna need details though.
See his hat on the floor?
Hey, act all casual like when I say this. I'm a speaking code, so I hope you have the mental capacity to follow. Your lady friend told me to send you to Moxie's place when you stop by. If you know what I'm saying. Hey, you ain't getting nowhere without wheels, boy. And maybe girl. I've been cooking up something new, but I ain't finished the booster system yet. Need a bit of secret sauce if you're willing to lend a hand.
Yeah, sure.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else.
Ha! 2 flavors of Bouncing Betty.
There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
Electric in there.
Alright, hey, what I'm gonna
Corroding
need
in
is the
there.
X372 supercharger, but not the 373. There's recall on that thing on account of people burning live and shit. Also a big old tank of nitrous and one of them fancy exhaust booger things. I don't even know what it does, man.
Fancy exhaust what looking things? I never use subtitles, so I don't know what he's saying. I mean, I know what he means. I just don't know what that word was. Bazoo? I have SMGs in my even-numbered slots.
Mine, and mine.
Oh, smoking Jesus titty cinnamon, that is a monster! That's gonna be sweet!
And this vehicle is called the Monster. I know there's another red chest here, but you have to either die or restart after you get it, and I don't like doing that.
You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets.
Nah. I'm sure I'll find a better one by the time I hit level 48.
The best gunman gets hit from time to time. I shall shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor. Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers.
Don't be
Give us
shy.
your poor,
Come right in.
and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us a song. We are Atlas.
If we were to slide that manhole cover open. How much of a sewage system would we gain access to? Like if we were to look at this, the structure of this place from underneath, how much space is actually there?
What can I do for you? You got what you need, now scram.
You got my machines in there scaring needles.
What can I do for you? I think we're done here.
Fancy exhaust looking, baboo looking thing.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that does the other thing and shit.
Now I need to jaunt through here, pick that up, and just keep on scramming.
I can always count you as a sergeant type. Bring them on back and we'll get you rolling.
Because of that. Pretty sure I can't contend with them just yet.
Hey, one of them crimson bucket sluts did a number on my hand trying to get information on your secret lady friend. Now, I didn't tell him nothing, but I can't install anything right now. Give me a hand getting this stuff in.
Did you hear the bucket slut out there?
Oh, wait! Ain't she a monster?
Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
That switch over there.
Be disturbed.
Hey, your friend's hanging with Moxie to join the Fathom.
Get it?
Grab one of those monsters we just finished and get your ass moving.
I'm referencing an episode of the Nostalgia Critic. His review of The Cell, because there's a scene in that movie where a horse is sliced into slices, like what you might see in a medical museum, but it's still alive. Not going to mess with them.
Do not take up arms to fight the oppressors. You must leave the fighting to us when our schedule will permit.
Yeah, level 34 weapons cannot contend with level 51 enemies, so screw that noise.
We will protect you.
Cutscene. There we go.
Our story began when the Hyperion Corporation decided they'd had enough of the treasure hunters. With the vault on lockdown, they had served their purpose, and now they were a drain on the economy. Why pay full price for weapons when you can take a 5-finger discount off the nearest corpse? Hyperion was looking to clear up the drain, but those guys were one tough hairball.
I thought you said the treasure hunters were the drain. Now they're the hairball?
Well, yes, you see, the treasure hunters were blocking the flow of, and the grimy buildup of money and...
This metaphor stinks.
Shut up! Point is, Hyperion had a plan. The treasure hunters could handle all manner of beastie, bandit, and battalion, but they weren't expecting the interplanetary ninja assassin Claptrap. This claptrap was programmed to take our boys out indirectly.
Boys?
Trapping, poisoning, spreading catty rumors around town. Nothing was
Well,
off limits.
you
He
just
was
mentioned her
smart,
right there.
too smart. He looked around, didn't like what he saw. Claptraps being subjugated, humiliated, obliterated. What we call programming, he called slavery. So, he rallied his fellow claptraps and turned them against their corporate masters. What started as a rebellion became a revolution. And take a wild guess who Hyperion called to clean up the mess.
Communism is not a revolutionary idea. It's an old idea that appeals only to old minds. Oh, I just spoke hate speech. Guess I'll have to have my channel shut down again because I'm criticizing communism. Hate, like love, is an acronym. It stands for Healing America Through Enlightenment. Sheesh, can I get through one episode without referencing Undertale? Or Deltarune? Why don't I do a playthrough of either of those? Well, honestly, they're not really my style of game.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed. Ooh, I wonder what this does.
Metroid-sized mother brain. I have to accept this mission to get that door to open. 1.21 gigawatts. Or as we would enunciate that nowadays, 1.21 gigawatts. So anyway, JRPGs or RPGs done in the style of JRPGs aren't really my style. I prefer RPGs in the style of Faxanadu. Faxanadu was for me what Earthbound was for Toby Fox. And I also don't do bullet hell. That's definitely not my style. I've played a lot of shmups back in the day, but the bullet hell type of super Japanese style shmups, I never cared for those all that much. I think that the closest thing to that I ever played that I actually liked was Gyrus on the NES.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. If you need healing, step right up.
Don't like elemental shotguns. With the exception of maybe a few under very specific circumstances. I don't like the blast hammer, not even if I'm playing Blastmaster Brick. I'd be more likely to use the crux. Shops will change over here pretty soon.
I used to be a galaxy-class scientist. I've been reduced to a babbling hang-on.
Babble all you want. By all means, talk about scientific stuff in my presence. I like that. So why do I like Undertale if I don't actually play the game? Well, because it's basically Rocco's Modern Life reinterpreted by Tim Burton. Yeah, I know, I used almost those exact same words to describe it in a previous episode of a different playthrough.
If you find that your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SNS has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns have extended magazines.
It still doesn't have good enough parts. I want anything other than Barrel 2. These both have Barrel 2 and Stock 1. And this one has Sight 3, this one has Sight 1.
Teach those last guys a thing or two about firepower. Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast?
Oh,
Has your needs covered.
that shops have new
What can I
inventory
do for you?
notification has a tendency to linger.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less. No, that should cover it, kid.
I really enjoyed Jacksepticeye's playthrough of Undertale.
Don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride. Let's catch a ride.
Get some wheels. Enough walking.
How'd you get back there without me? Ah, never mind. Best part in the middle, but it's a white label shield in the special of the day section. Don't insult me. Wait. I should do this.
Let's get out of here.
Howling Defile. And that's why I did that, like that.
There's no end to my power.
Now, what do I want? I do like the concept of that. I like that too. I also like that. Lots of options here. I'll go with this. Of course, if I find a quality
first aid kit. You won't regret it.
a quality Firefly class mod, I might respect.
Are you about ready to get right or the other? Ball thrill,
Nope. So accustomed to switching to vehicle 2. What I meant to do was this. Stock 1. That did barely anything. That took more than I thought it would. And my fire didn't do much. Let me get this chump out of my face. Good arm. Great. Shoot this guy. A grenade and a few stray bullets wrecked my ride. Barrel 2. You'll never see Barrel 2 and Stock 1 on the same gun. Except for one of those machine guns. displayed in Marcus's shop at T-Bone Junction. Sight 2, that can occur on either a combat rifle or a machine gun. I hate it when people who are accustomed to Borderlands 2 play this game and they refuse to distinguish between combat rifles and machine guns. Supposedly in this game the term assault rifle is a weapon category that describes either combat rifles or machine guns, but that's really a mistake. Because a machine gun is not an assault rifle. Body 1. Wait, I think there's a closer one. Interestingly, combat rifles in this game, being side-fed, are actually more like old-school machine guns. Top-fed and side-fed guns are the way they are because they're easier to load while lying prone.
Thanks to you, no more bandits.
This won't be built from the parts. See? This is barrel 4, body 1, stock 3, and sight 1. So the only part that's literally the part that we picked up is body 1. I could just sell this, but I'm holding on to it as basically a placeholder. I do like payload rifles, at least to use as backup weapons. But naturally, I prefer them to be built from good parts. Borderlands 2 is all about the synergy of parts, whereas Borderlands 1 is all about the quality of parts. this and this. Wait till my shield starts to, and that. If only that was the masher. It's a well-built revolver, barrel 5, and a Type 5 cylinder. I don't really like 2-shooters. I know I talk about this all the time, but I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Who would ever design a revolving cylinder type of gun? With only 2 chambers. It should have a bare minimum of 3 chambers. Alright, now. Karate Go Nuts should deal with this just fine. If I encounter any big Karate type skags. I can deal with them with my why couldn't I dodge that? Jump to the side. I guess I should have started jumping to the side earlier. Shoot it in the flank. If I can't aim down his throat.
Iron Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands. Even the best gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
Sprint. I hate these. I hate it when I'm pressing sprint and I'm not sprinting. I don't know what's causing it. Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to max out that the skill that speeds up the action skill cooldown. I was wondering why I couldn't strafe right. The moment I felt that, the moment I felt myself not strafing right when I was trying to strafe right, I knew exactly what was happening. Just phase through the scenery. That needs to stop happening. I'm sick of it. Come on! It shouldn't be a difficult task. Just get back there. Such a nightmare. Never would have happened if you hadn't phased through the scenery like a dumbass. Under-leveled rewards. What a shock. Skip the last 20 seconds. Or not. Skip the last 15. There.
And honestly, what else do you need?
Look at the fire rate on that.
Get your mans here. Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun?
I think I'll put this right here. Oh, wait. Let me rethink this. I'll put my two acid weapons right next to each other. I'll put the Stinger here and the double SMG right there. Green, green, blue, purple.
Sounds like you need a storage deck upgrade.
This has dumbass sights on it. But I think this is the best body type. I think it's body 5. Why the flat sights? Why not put a notch on the rear sight like it should have? Where did it go? Did it phase through the scenery? Pretty sad that I actually expect that to happen. That upped it. Priority target right there. Ah, Toro. Timed it right that time, didn't I? A reasonably well-rounded machine pistol. Kind of a skimpy mag, but if I was doing Vladoff or if I was simply not doing an Allegiance run, I could maybe get some use out of it. I generally prefer S&S and Hyperion machine pistols. And I will... Let's see, I think this is better than that, so I can retire that. And I can also retire that one. I'll keep that one just because it's electric. Malevolent Stinger. Hostile.
Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Crystal Caves. Before I head down there, though, I will check the shop down in the fruit cellar. Why couldn't the sights be like real sights? 2 white-labeled junkers out of a red chest. Don't insult me. Not good enough. See if I can get a class mod. Nope. Shock crystal time. Then after that, the rest of this should go maybe not exactly fast, but smoothly, I guess. I wonder if the shock relic I get from this will be the actual next level up, or if it'll be the same level as what I've got. Oh, that's a well-parted shield right there. Best part left side, best part right side. I'll put this on. And this. And like that. Maybe I'll put them in this order. So now I have SMGs in my even numbered slots. I know I probably don't technically need both of these SMGs since they're both powered, high power, heavy hitter type SMGs. I'm not good at not aiming. But at this range, aiming with a scope is just awkward.
I'm really good at this.
Well, no, never mind what I said before. It's perfectly reasonable to have two high-power, heavy hitter type SMGs and to use them in conjunction with each other if one of them has a twisted barrel, because they still technically fulfill two different niches. Oh, that one. Well, couldn't tell where I was going. You completely missed. And I was standing in the perfect position at the perfect angle. obscured with death. Toro. This cave always takes forever. Because of how long it takes to destroy each and every one of these big skags. Jackhammer. Well, why do these crystals feel the need to fly all over the place like this? I only got 8. There should be 2 more. Where'd they go? See, that shouldn't happen. That's dumb. I usually use a shotgun or a master as a jackhammer for mining crystals.
First aid kit, and you won't regret it. Want to make a bigger boom? Buy a better mod. I got all kinds.
Good sights on that. Yes, this was the right SMG to purchase.
Really good at
That time the crystals didn't fly all over the place. I wonder how cactoids grow down here in a cave. Of course, the I can't believe the bullshit I have to put up with. Don't get stuck on the scenery while fighting these things, please. It happens way too often. Now what am I stuck on? Why am I not scoring criticals? I'm shooting down its throat. Hurry up and die faster. Where did it go, the big electric one? I don't know if I killed it or not because I don't see its corpse. Is that it, or was that one of the ones I killed earlier? See the buzzy insect things? I love that level of detail. Could you imagine doing this without ammo regen? Totally doable on Playthru 1, since you typically wouldn't have a class mod or any sort of legendary by this point on Playthru 1. The big fire ones are typically the biggest threat you'll encounter down here on Playthru 1. Don't get stuck on the rocks! So sick of it! Just pebbles. I have a limited tolerance for that bullshit. I have a limited tolerance for bullshit in general. Someone actually thought they could camp down here in this cave and not get eaten alive to death. How's this for an insult? 4 white label junker handguns in a red chest. This game has a bad habit of showing me the wrong enemy's health level. I know I could use nothing but SMGs, but I like variety. It's like Gordas says, variety is so important. The roots and such. I like that. Once again, that level of detail. Yeah, not special enough. High damage per shot, sure, but... when it comes to revolvers, I'm really only interested in mashers and elementals. I was trying to toss a grenade while reloading. Guess you can't do that. Never noticed that before. Does make sense. That grenade did nothing? Really? What went wrong there? He was really able to dodge so many of my shots. Half my mag. Just by ducking. Yes. I could have aimed down. Earlier. Really? You managed to get through all of that and not take any damage. So tedious. Come on, use key. Don't fail me now. Ugh. Am I stuck on? I knew my shield could take that. When it hacked a loogie on me. What's my purple shield called? Harmonious neutralizing. There's one type called a hazmat shield. I think that's if it's built from the desert camo material type, which I think is material 3 for Dahl. And I'm pretty sure that's generally regarded as the best. How about some of this? Really? I was expecting him to die from that barrel. I don't do disappointment. It's not my style.
There's no end to my power.
Definitely want this. Six seconds is significant. Crouching Tiger hidden SMG. I still haven't earned the Dahl Predator skin in Borderlands 2. You earn that by killing some thousands and thousands of enemies with an assault rifle while crouching. But there's a certain prestige to it. If you're that type of player, which I am. I'm a customization junkie. Really? Now, this part, I'm going to need a double dose of acid combined with a double dose of heavy hitters. I'm not going to rearrange all this stuff. I'm just going to put that right there. Take a swig of my drink. I need to go to the bathroom. Just a moment. I'm back and I've got a snack. Sesame sticks. These are scrumdiddly and practically addictive. A couple of weeks ago, I went out to eat with my sister and my bro-in-law. We went to a Mexican restaurant and I had one of the best salmon steaks I've ever had. And a margarita azul, which paired very well with the salmon. Nothing but big skags here, and they just keep on coming and coming. Here's the technique I use. I hide behind this. Ammo regen is pretty much obligatory here. 2 whites out of a red chest. Again. Before it was 4 whites out of a red chest. 1 green, 1 blue. That's more like it. Now, what did I have to jump over there? Any more? Yeah. I could just skip by them, but they're worth a lot of XP. X-ray pop. I want that X-ray pop. I want to hit level 43. Ha ha ha! Karate go nuts. Delta Oscar Tango. I don't know if there's an unlimited supply of big skags here, or if they eventually stop coming. What am I stuck on? Stuck on nothing. And there's another one. Well, quit. Just move when I tell you to move. Sheesh. So irritating. Sometimes I can get back in here. Alright, I'm getting bored. I don't think I was scoring a lot of X-ray pop. They were level 39. Still, that's not drastically lower than 42. stick me on the scenery. I'm just gonna get right out of here. This didn't take too long. Pretty sure this took longer. On my TDR Allegiance run. Because even though TDR Allegiance offers some interesting build ideas for Morty, overall, as a brand, TDR just isn't as good as Dahl.
If you need healing, step right up.
Best part in the middle.
Going after the vault, better arm yourself with the best. High fire rate and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
I think I'll stick with the one I've got. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's a thumper, though. A thumper Hellfire. If it wasn't a thumper, this would be really good. This is built from really good parts. Barrel 5. That might actually be body 5. Pretty sure that's sight 3. And I think that's stock 4, I want to say. At any rate, it's all good parts except that it's a thumper.
Step right up. This price is available on all weapons. First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Tartarus. I won't go to Jacob's Cove just yet, though. Not sure if I want to do Jacob's Cove on Playthrough 2 or Playthrough 2.5. 2.5 is generally regarded as the best for DLC.
Do you need something?
DLC? Back in my day, we called them expansion packs. Another thumper. Another Malawan thumper. Best part on the left side.
Hey, over here! Yoo-hoo! Yes, you!
Oh, and I had an avocado with that salmon steak.
There are new bounties available at Firestone!
Are there? Ha ha ha! That would be definitely a worthwhile addition to any arsenal right there. Let's get a look at that. Barrel 1 has a Type 1 cylinder also, so that's two basic low-quality parts. Body 3, which the equalizer always has, and it has, I think that's a Sight 4 type of scope. 4 or 5. I want to say 4. My Morty has a fire, my Tedior Morty has a fire equalizer that's lasted a really long time. It's a level 31. And I've been using it since the end of Playthrough 1, and it's still going strong. I've gotten more use out of it than mashers. Alright, so nothing else left to do but Headstone Mine and all the stuff that comes after that.
Let's get some wheels.
So I will check the shops.
Buy a first aid kit and you won't regret it.
Two-thirds same parts as what I've got. The middle part and the right side part. Wait till I turn the corner before I hit the boost. Put on all my heavy hitters. Wait, what's the accuracy on this? 94.3. That's really good.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil,
Wow.
allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
That's an awesome SMG right there. Built entirely from good parts. It's got barrel 5 on there. It's got a skimpy 28 round mag. But it makes up for it in every other possible way.
Nothing's a real doctor when you get my machines and their scary needles. Oh, makes
See how it compares with all the stuff I've got.
heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
Now, of course, it's favorable to all of my SMGs because it's a Purple 42 built entirely from high-quality parts. All of my stuff is level 34. But soon enough, I'll be hitting level 43. I hate Sight 1 on combat rifles. I can't emphasize that enough. That spray-painted revolver icon that represents gun shops, I think, has barrel 3 on it. Hard to aim at that range. For me it is anyway. I predict that I'll jump out to the left. Called it.
Needs a real doctor when you get
Tormentor.
and their scary needles. In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus Guns. All right,
Time to play!
Really? What have you got? Something pretty good. Too many? I'm only one. See that dodge? Such bullshit. Looks like body 5. I'm probably going to be encountering legendaries in shops on a regular basis. Have you ever played a gunslinger-focused Morty build, focusing on machine pistols instead of revolvers? Structurally superfluous scope. Otherwise, pretty good. Ugh. Maybe I'll get some use out of that. Not impressed so far. It's an intense, which means crit bonus. That means it would be buffed by the Ranger comm if I was playing alongside a Morty player with a high quality Ranger comm built from Material 2. So come on, don't slip and slide all over the place for no reason. Ugh. All right. Will I make this on the first attempt? Yeah. Good.
Mine.
Yay.
If you need healing, step right up.
There are a lot of Iridian weapons that are actually good that you can't get on Playthru 1. Okay, so there aren't a lot of Iridian weapons that are good, but there are some. I don't speak binary. What does that mean? What does that translate to? And why would Iridians speak binary? Oh, I'll probably sell... I don't like shredders. I will definitely be selling this shotgun too. Structurally superfluous scope. Screw loose strut. Ugh. Useless. I think I only went through 3 shotguns on Playthru 1. Dahl shotguns become available at level 16. They're the last brand of shotgun to become available. And they're really good. Come on. Really? You can't even do that when the guy's that as wounded as he is? Worthless. Useless. I hate 2-shooters. Everyone likes 2-shooters because they're powerful. I hate them because they don't make any sense. A 2-shot revolver shotgun, just like a 2-shot revolver, it's an incompetent design. If it has a revolving cylinder, it should have a bare minimum of 3 chambers. This is useless. Useless and futile. Not my style. Pretty much outmatched. Never mind the appearance of damage difference. That's only because of the 2 pellets difference. Outmoded, outclassed entirely by Masher ZX. I think what most Borderlands 1 players don't like about Twisted Barrels is those helix bullets can oftentimes twist around enemies and not even hit them. Helix rockets can sometimes do the same thing. Is that a purple class mod? Or a purple grenade mod? If it's a purple grenade mod, which means it's probably a flavored Atlas rain. Like it could be those green bugs usually indicate a trash pile or skag pile. What element will it be? Let's see. Electric. Acid and fire are my favorites. Acid rain, my top fave. Come on. Ugh. You exist only to make me bitch. Come on. I hate Site 1. I was firing all over the place out of frustration. Why did my second burst miss? Don't get stuck on the seamer. Ugh. Screw it. I would trade barrel 5. I would trade 2 barrel types down for 1 sight type up on this rifle. Barrel 3, second most accurate. Come on. Ugh. So tiresome. Such a pisser to have a combat rifle that's underscoped. Would be better off with plain old iron sights if that could be a thing. How did that happen? Shouldn't take this many shots to kill ordinary mooks. Can't wait till I can use my stomper, even though it has a pissant 12-round mag. Come on.
There's no escaping, Mark.
See why I waited? So my shield could recharge. That's why I timed it the way I did. Undyne does it better than you do. Atlas machine gun with Karate. Can't see the parts. That's a pretty good gun. Barrel 2, body 2, stock 3. I think. I know I've got the barrel and the body type right. Since it's an Atlas, it can get away with having body 2. But if it was an S&S, you don't want body 2 or body 4. If it's an S&S machine gun, you want body 3 or body 5. S&S with body 2 will have a fire rate of 4.9. And S&S machine gun with body 4 will have a fire rate of 4.5. Best part in the middle.
Don't let the lads get the upper hand. Get a better gun today.
Hold on, man. I need combat rifle ammo, and that's it. I might break 10 million on this episode, like I did with TDR Morty. Alright, what should I put on here? Electric for breaking shield. And most of these would work just fine. I'll put all my SMGs on here. Electric. Stinger. Well, I'll put these SMGs on here, combined with this. And I'll put them on here in this order. even though it's weird.
This one is a brute, and he has a powerful shield you will need to whittle down before you can hurt him. Don't let him touch you.
It's always the mooks that make this a difficult fight. Oh, great. Come on. It's never Sledge himself. It's always the guys that get in your way. Come on. Did my melee strikes even do anything? Powerful shield, what? Okay, this isn't the SMG I need. This is. Well, since he's standing out of the way of that wall, maybe I can... Can't see because of the glare on my screen.
There's no escaping, Mark.
It's always the melee mooks. That make this potentially a difficult battle.
I bet you would like to know what that is. The vault is real. What you are holding is the key that opens it. One part of it, anyway.
I could have just left my stuff arranged the way it was.
This is Commandant Steele of the Atlas Corporation, Crimson Lance D Company, 3rd Starborn Brigade. I have just been informed that you have arrived on Pandora in search of the vault, and within minutes have started killing the locals and causing a disturbance. This planet is under the authority of the Atlas Corporation, and any Iridian artifacts found here are Atlas property. Possession of such property carries a steep penalty. I invite you to turn yourself in at once to the nearest Lance outpost and surrender any information or artifacts in your possession. Consider this your one and only warning.
First aid kit. You won't regret it. The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons.
Let's see what's for sale at the Underdome.
Iron Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
Parts aren't good enough on that. The only good part on this is the stock. That's stock 5. Everything else is a Type 1 part, and it has a 12-round mag. Chintzy.
Get to the vault first. You're gonna need to eliminate the competition. If you need healing, step right up.
Let's see if I can get over there before the shops change over.
Hello there, good friend.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in
Another one of
every area.
these. Well, I've got to get that. I just gotta. That's a pretty good revolver, too.
The best defense is not a good offense, it's a good defense. It's a man.
Best part on the right side. This built from the same parts, and it's one material type better. I seem to keep coming across masters built from these particular parts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Decent brick style revolver right there. Oh, good barrel on that, and it's ×2 fire. That'd be great for Gunslinger Morty. That too. Either of these or both would be excellent for Zombie Island.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos with the best guns around. He's a real hunter when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
Hey, over here. Yoo-hoo!
I'll check
You.
the Underdome shops again, but I'll skip T-Bone Junction, since anything I find in those shops will be over-leveled. I'll save that for the end of the episode shopping spree. If I'm going to buy an expensive, over-leveled item, I want it to be really worthwhile. Good barrel on that. Barrel 5 on that. Barrel 5 on that, which means it's under-scoped. If you look at the rest of its parts. Good barrel on that, and an 18-round mag, but all of its other parts are Type 1. Notice how a Hyperion shotgun can get away with having barrel 2. But on Playthru 2, you'll notice Hyperion shotguns tend to be skimpy on damage. Unless it's a good one like a Brute or a Death. Well, look at that. I hate that. How it sometimes forces you to take the top thing out of the bank. So lame. That's still a decent shotgun, though, even though it appears to be outmoded by that masher. 6 shots versus 2 shots.
Thanks to you, no more bandits.
400% more. Awesome. Also,
That would be good if it wasn't a thumper.
Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
I'll drink to that. Busted up 9 toes and beat the hell out of Sledge? You're making a name for yourself in these parts. I already put into Pierce to give you clearance on through to the Dahl Headland. You ought to be able to reach New Haven now.
Dahl Headland. Well, that's appropriate.
I'm not much for compliments, but...
Since this is a Dahl Allegiance run. Level 33. An odd level for Penguin.
New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
You know what you need to know.
Just like the... I know I've explained this before, but it's worth reiterating. The Bone Shredder on Playthru 2 is also level 33, which is typically only a tier for Hyperion. You're going to end up getting mutilated by Brick one of these days. Check my shops on my way back to Headstone Mine. Once I'm done with all this stuff, I should hit level 43. Just had to get the annoyances out of my way, out of my face. Look at that.
Recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
Named after a Nordic mythological creature. Skimpy mag on that. What was it I was saying about? Coming across legendaries on a regular basis from here on out in shops. When I look at this, this is 2/3 perfect parts. Left side and right side. Best parts. Same level, only one label color lower. So maybe when it comes to shield, label color matters more than parts? Possibly? That was a long second. 12:03, did you see that? Insert reference to the long second watch from Trancers. When it comes to weapons, though, parts matter more than label color.
Spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Now I predict that I'll jump out to the right. Called it. Two-thirds perfect parts. Best left side part, best right side part.
If you want to get to the ball first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
You know Baze from Rogue One and that awesome weapon he has?
I'm really good at this.
That weapon would have been more awesome if it had a stock. Seriously, it's like a Borderlands weapon. It has a scope, but no stock. I almost didn't get Borderlands 2 the moment I saw screenshots that had Jacob's shotguns, and they were stockless pistol grip double barrel shotguns with scopes, and I thought that was just so insulting. I thought to myself, ugh. They took the things that were wrong with the first game and made them wronger, more wrong. A stockless pistol grip. I mean, not only is it insulting to have a scope on a shotgun, but to have a scope on a shotgun that has a stockless pistol grip? Come on. That is an insult to our intelligence. It is. That's exactly what it is. Structurally superfluous. I love how that smokestack sort of collapses partially. Most of the way. It's still somewhat standing. Can I make it again? No. Oh, I made it. Corrosive rubberized. I like those. Rubberized grenades are actually good in this game. This is back when they were made by Pangolin, and Pangolin knew how to make them right. My theory is that sometime between Borderlands 1 and the pre-sequel, Pangolin licensed their rubberized Rubbernade tech, to other companies, but those other companies took the idea and screwed it up, which is why rubberized grenades suck in Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Whereas Pangolin rubberized grenades in this game are awesome. They're especially useful as indoor offensive grenades because you can rebound them off walls, floors, ceilings, bounce them around corners. Sometimes you might be able to manage a surprise attack by doing that. They're especially useful later on in the Crimson Fastness or other areas similar to that. And of course I like acid and fire the best if I'm using flavored rubbernades. What will I get out of here? On Playthru 1, it's typically a rip-off box. A white label junker out of a red chest again. Priority target with a rocket launcher. Can't seem to hit anything. Too much glare. That's my excuse. I jumped over your rocket. At least I think I did. Which is what I was trying to do. Get these annoying moves out of my face. So I can focus on the task at hand, which is this guy. Stuck on scenery. At the worst possible moment. Your launcher sucks. Torg launchers are quite possibly the best. Except when it comes to legendaries. I do like the Mongol better than the Redemption. Never took the time to read that before.
Time to play!
I just felt like doing that with the rack. There was a rack there, so I felt the need to take it down. That's pretty good. But it came too late. Because I'm about to hit level 43. Still, it would make a good shield breaker. Better than the electro. Oh! What's the matter with you? Wait, I have to say it right. What's the matter, you?
Look at all this stuff.
Double X. Bad parts, but good material. Jacob's multi-projectile weapons with the double X material type are lots of fun. Barrel 5, body 3, type 1 cylinder. So this is all good parts except for the cylinder. But it's an electric, so it makes up for it. This would primarily be used as a shield breaker. And it would do that job better than this.
I got something for you.
Spaz. Really? Okay, you want to get sold? Because that's how you get sold. I was really expecting more. Granted, there was an obstruction in my way. And And he was spazzing out a bit at first. I could have just fast traveled right back to Firestone from there. But I figured I could drive through the desert one last time. Now I will hit level 43.
Sure is lonely around here.
Right about now. Or not. Pretty close to it though. Another equalizer. I like the other one better. Well, could always go back down into the caves. No, I'll just do some big game hunting till I level up. So I need this and this. And I'll put them in ascending order according to label color. Green, green, blue, purple.
Only buy the best. If the vault is real, you'll be able to afford it. Get your meds here.
Level 28. Don't insult me. of course, I could go to Zombie Island, but I want to do things differently. This won't take long. I timed that just right. Here we go. It'll give me less time than I thought it would. I had to finish off the rest of them just to be fair. I will put that skill point right there. Controller, of course, that makes me think of Stalker. More 11 minutes. Now go ahead and retire this. This didn't really impress me. I should maybe get some more use out of it. Go back to T-Bone. Check the shops. I will only buy an over-leveled weapon or item if it's really good. Of course, enough. Hyperion
Hello,
Precision.
Traveler! There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
52.
Hello, Marcos here. I've got an opportunity for you. Come see me at my
Dahl.
place in T-Bone Junction.
I don't need to plan that far ahead.
Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers. Give us your poor, and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us.
Barrel 2, body 5, stock 1. Barrel 5, body 3, stock 5. You will find machine guns built like that. You'll never find them built like that. Because stock 1 is a combat rifle stock, not a machine gun stock. And stock 2 is a machine gun stock, not a combat rifle stock. And the only exception is Roland's rusty machine gun that he starts out with, which is unique. It's made by Vladoff. It has barrel 1, body 1, and stock 2. It's a machine gun with 2 combat rifle parts, barrel 1 and body 1. Thereby illustrating that there's really no logical reason why combat rifles shouldn't have iron sights. Best part in the middle.
What do you need? You got what you need, now scram.
Let's trick out your ride.
The shotgun Brick starts out with is also a unique, not just unique, but one of a kind. It's also made by Vladoff, but instead of an assault shotgun, it's a combat shotgun, a pump-action Vladoff shotgun. It has barrel 2, a Type 1 cylinder, and I'm pretty sure it probably also has a Type 1 body. I think the pattern that all the starter guns follow is they're built from all Type 1 parts except for one, which will be a Type 2 part. I think. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it seems to be. Morty starts out with Junkie Jacobs sniper rifle. Pretty sure it has barrel 2, and I'm pretty sure all the other parts are Type 1. Lil starts out with the best starter gun, a Dahl SMG. Best barrel type on that machine pistol right there, that's a barrel 5.
Hey, over here! Yoo-hoo! Yes, you!
Under Doom or Bust. Good body type on that.
All SNS guns have extensive magazine. I just thing or two about firepower. First aid kit. You won't regret it.
I can now sell this masher I'll go ahead and retire the Cobra. Oh, I wish I could take this 18-round mag off and put it on this. I really hate 12-round mags, but everything else about this is awesome. Go ahead and put that there. And this here. .40 and 30 they appear to be, but they're actually 34 and 43. See? Retire this. Keep this. Retire this. Retire this. And this. Keep that. Keep that. Retire this. Maybe I'll get some more use out of this. Even though it's outmoded since I'm level 43. And if this had a blade, if only it had a blade. If only this had an 18-round mag, and if only this had a blade. Barrels 3, 4, and 5 on shotguns all have serviceable iron sights. This is sight 2, which looks like a dot sight. My favorite sight to have on a combat rifle of any type. Everything is looking good. I do need a new shield. Would eventually like to upgrade to a level 43 version of this. Also interested in a Firefly comm. Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs.